I've got 25 pounds of men's clothes here in the form of a men's thredUP rescue box. It's been a minute since I've gotten one of these, so dig in with me and let's see what I got.
Won't nobody love you the way they should. Won't nobody check up on you, make sure you're good. Won't nobody check those body tremors for your neck.
Hi everyone, my name is Becky Park and I am a part-time reseller on reselling platforms like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, and one place that I like to purchase some inventory for those various reselling platforms that I mentioned is thredUP. They do have these thredUP rescue boxes. They've got them in the form of like men's clothes, women's clothes. You can do kids' clothes. You can do like shoes or scarves, or they have a ton of different categories. And they're always very hit or miss because they're mystery boxes. You don't know what's going to be inside of them. And it is always a gamble. I will only purchase these when I have money in my thredUP account, either because of referrals. Like if you ever click on my link down in the description and sign up for thredUP for the first time using my referral link, I do get a little bit of a kickback when someone makes their first purchase after clicking on that link. And also I will from time to time send them clothes. And as stuff sells through, I'll have money in my account and I'll use that to get these boxes. So this here is a 25-pound box. It cost $110. The price has gone up by like $20 because it used to be $90 for this box, but I paid $110 for this, and we're going to see what's in here, and hopefully there are some goodies that I can resell on my various reselling platforms. If you enjoy thredUP unboxing videos like this, I do have a playlist that I will link down below because this is not my first box. And also, if you just enjoy reseller content like, thredUP unboxings or thrift hauls or what sold videos, definitely consider subscribing to my channel because I have all of those kinds of videos and then some. So without further ado, let's get into it. What I will try to do is, as I'm pulling stuff out, I will try to share with you how much I think it could sell for. And this should just give you a really good, honest look at the kinds of things you can expect to get. I have gotten really amazing boxes before, and I have gotten some duds before. Typically, the men's boxes are pretty good. We'll see if that is the case with today's box. I'm looking at the top, and I'm seeing a jacket to begin with. I hope it's a good one. So yeah, $110 for 25 pounds. Here we go. This is the first item. It's okay. The brand is Majestic. They sell a lot of like sports affiliated things like, just like NFL, MLB, like a lot of sports team paraphernalia type stuff. I don't really see any sports team associated with this though. It's just kind of like a satin bomber jacket. It's in good shape. What size is it? It's a size small. Yeah, it's in good shape. Maybe you could like embroider your team on here if you wanted. I don't know if that's what it's for. It actually is in great shape. Like, looks like maybe it wasn't even worn. I was kind of expecting, just some marks and stains along kind of this stuff, but I don't see anything. So I don't know. I would imagine $25, $35 on that. Okay. Here is another jacket. This is really lightweight. It is by Adidas. It's a size medium. And it is basically just like a pullover windbreaker type situation. It is in this maroon color. Like I said, super lightweight. And then on the back, it says Adidas. And it's got kind of this like vented section in the back. Interesting. Zippered pockets. I would imagine I could get at least $25, $35 for this. Not bad. So far, so good. Some good pieces, I would say, for the fall, especially like, as we're heading into colder weather here. Okay. Some Nikes. These are Nike Air shoes. I want to say Air Force Ones. I could be wrong. They're in decent condition. They are a size 11, which is a pretty good size. There are some scuffs and stuff, as you can see, but otherwise, they're not bad. The bottoms are pretty dirty, which, I don't really care because no one really sees the bottoms. Aside from, some of the scuffs, they're in pretty good condition. White shoes are tough. White shoes are extremely tough to keep looking, fresh and clean. I always see kids on the first day of school, they've got these really nice white sneakers, and I'm like, just give them a couple days. They will be brown. But yeah, even, you know, across the top, there's a little bit of creasing here. I have sold Air Force Ones before. I don't remember exactly for how much. I'd assume at least $35, $40, maybe even $50 for these. So that's pretty cool. You don't always get shoes in these rescue boxes. Now we've got some pants. We've got some very unexciting dress pant type things. These are Dockers. I really hate Dockers. These are the relaxed fit, and I feel like, okay, I was going to say, where is the size? They're size 32 by 30. You know, very not exciting. I have a ton of these kinds of pants waiting to be listed, and I think these have been hemmed. You can see kind of along the bottom, it's not a very clean job either. Like if you hem a pair of pants, if you can see it from the outside, it's not a very clean job. So this I don't think is even worth reselling because of that. Maybe I will do like an auction or something and just start at 99 cents just to make a little bit of money back. These are also super unexciting. These are Louis Raphael Rosso. I've never heard of this brand. I'll look it up. They don't seem amazing to me. Polyester and viscose. They seem kind of old. They were just dry cleaned, so there's that. These are a pleated front cuffed dress pants. So there's the pleating in like a kind of unfortunate round color, cuffed at the bottom, pretty thin. They don't feel great. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of dress pants like that. This is a little bit more promising. So this is the brand Eddie Bauer. Eddie Bauer is a great staple, like mall brand. People know it. They trust it. It's a size 36, 100% cotton. And they are just a great pair of cargo shorts. Cargo shorts do really, really well for me, especially in brands, like in mall brands, like Abercrombie, American Eagle. This, I don't think I've ever sold Eddie Bauer ones, but I would imagine this is an easy $25 all day long. Cargo shorts, just for whatever reason, are a staple for some people, and I think that these will sell really well. We're kind of obviously getting out of the season for shorts, but I bet I could still move those. This is interesting. This is a pair of seersucker pants. Ooh, and the brand is Brooks Brothers. Brooks Brothers is a mall brand, but it's a pretty fancy mall brand. The stuff sold at Brooks Brothers is pretty expensive. It's great quality, very preppy, very appropriate for the office. This is the Elliott Pant, and it's in a size 32 by 32. Again, 100% cotton. Again, a bit more appropriate for like the summer months. That's kind of more what like the seersucker fabric and print is known for, is, it's more of a summery fabric. But still, I think this is cool. It's so incredibly preppy. It needs a really good steam or iron, as you can see. Just a lot of wrinkling, which tends to be the case with this kind of fabric. But great pickup. I think for sure I could list these for like $35 to $50, I want to say. They seem really nice. Oh, ew. Hagar. Kind of reminds me of Hagrid. I think they sell this brand at like Meijer. It's not like a high-end brand at all. I do remember at one point, it's a size medium. I remember Poshmark releasing on their like style blog or something like that. Like sometimes they will publish information about which brands are selling best for which region of the country, and Hagar makes the list a lot of times for men's clothes, and I don't get it. Plus, this is missing a button, so yeah, that's gonna go in its own little pile over there. That's the timeout pile. Okay, so some more Eddie Bauer. This is in a size large tall, which is nice, to have kind of those specialty sizes is not always a bad thing. And this is 100% linen, so that's pretty cool. I do love selling linen. I hate, however, dealing with linen. It just wrinkles so quickly. So you can see this is just a wrinkly mess. And it's one of those things like, if you steam it, to get the wrinkles out. You basically have to photograph it right away, like right after you've steamed it. Otherwise, it's just going to get wrinkly all over again. So it's just a, you know, I don't know, like, okay, there we go. This is a better angle. It's basically just a short sleeve button shirt in like a tan color. I don't know. This really looks like the kind of color that Dwight from The Office would wear. He always has just different shades of like yellow or tan or those kinds of things. So not exciting, but I think it will sell for like a solid $25. A lot of $25 items in here, which I am okay with because the whole box cost me $110. And if I can make $25 on each item, we're good. This is Polo Ralph Lauren. Polo Ralph Lauren is definitely a bread and butter brand for me when it comes to men's clothing. It sells pretty consistently. It sells pretty quick. Again, it's one of those brands that people know how it fits them. And yeah, it's a classic. I've never really seen it with, did you see that on this one sleeve? It had the little guy on the horse. I've never seen it on the sleeve on the cuff like that before, but it's just a button-up shirt in like this pink and white striped print. It was in a size medium. I'll probably list it for $25, but realistically sell it for between $18 to $20. This is another button-up. I hate button-ups. This is the brand Emerson Fry. I've never heard of this. I'm going to look it up and I will let you know if it's any good. It's in a size extra small, which is pretty small, but extra small guys need clothes too. This looks very like modern to me. It looks very slim. It looks like a nice shirt, so we'll see. I actually did a little bit of research to see what comps were like on this piece, and I could not find Emerson Fry for men's. So I think it's actually a women's brand, and it actually goes for a good amount of money. So I take it back. I'm actually pretty excited about this piece. It's always fun learning about new pieces, and I think I should be able to list it for at least $35. Yeah, button-up shirts are tough because they just get wrinkled so quickly. You know, already the majority of the stuff in this box has to get steamed and just kind of freshened up a bit because they've been sitting in this box. This is Alfani, regular fit, size extra large. Alfani is a brand that they sell at like Macy's. It's not worth very much. I'll probably just list this for like $10, $15. It's just like a long sleeve. I mean, it's a little bit nicer than a t-shirt. It's not quite a sweater, just a long sleeve shirt. And it's got this weird like stripe along the side. Yeah, I don't know. Probably just $10 that we're looking at there. This is some sort of sweater. I'm going to guess Polo Ralph Lauren. I am very wrong. It is. I think it's from China. So it says like Zuma and then it has stuff written in, I think that's Chinese. And these kinds of things are a little bit frustrating just because their sizing is different and because this has huge grease stains. No, are those grease stains? Okay, they're not grease stains. They're like, is that a grease stain? It's like the print. But okay, it really looks on the screen. I think there is a grease stain on here. And the question is, yeah, that's a grease stain. Is it even worth like washing it? Because is it even going to sell? I don't even know what it's made out of. I'll just put it in the wash it pile, which I don't have yet, but I'll put it there. It's probably a dud though. This is just a hoodie that says Denver on it. And the brand is Original League Collegiate Wear, size small. Just says Denver. I'll probably list it for like $15 to $20 and hope to make, I don't know, $10, $15 on that. Another sweatery type thing. This is, okay. This is by the brand Eluxe, and it says Evergreen Software. I've never heard of this, but this is made of 100% wool, and it's in this like light blue color. It's basically kind of like a, not a quarter zip, but like a quarter button pullover. It is pretty lightweight. I'm just going to check it really quickly because wool clothing items do tend to get holes in them pretty easily, especially like right here, like down by like kind of the belly button area. I don't know why that is. or like in the sleeves, but this looks pretty good. So 100% wool. I don't know anything about the brand, but I mean, I could realistically for sure at the very least list it for at least 25, but maybe the brand will be better than that. I don't know. Interesting. Okay. This is a pair of Columbia Omni Shade Sun Protection Shorts. Columbia is a great outdoor brand. I don't usually get too much for it, but this is a pair of really lightweight cargo shorts. However, they are missing. So you can tell that these were part of a pair of pants that are supposed to be like the zip-off pants. I forgot what they're called, but basically like they're pants and then you can unzip kind of in the middle and turn those pants into shorts. So you can see the zipper down here. See, this is supposed to zip on to like the leg part of the pants, but that I don't see it being in the box, and so we just have the shorts. I don't know how much just the shorts will go for, but they are extremely lightweight. They're made of 100% nylon, which I kind of assumed because they definitely feel like they are waterproof. They do have cargo pockets on the side, but unfortunate that they are missing their bottoms. These are a size 34 by 30. I think I said that, but the 30 part is moot because where are the pants? Where are the pants, people? By themselves like this. Oh, and there's a nice old rip right there. So pretty much these are worthless. Maybe $10. Anyone want to give me $10 for those? Moving on. Oh, these are bad. These are women's, and I will reach out to them and be like, hey, you gave me a women's piece. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of this because they're going to ask for pictures. So this is the brand Picon. I don't know, you just see this brand a lot. And I mean, this is vintage. It's made in the USA. They have this like, the garment, what is it called? Union tag thing here. They are a size 12, although, it's a vintage 12. They are these pants, these blue pants. Yeah, I don't feel like I can do very much with them. I mean, given the fact that they're vintage, they are high-waisted. I mean, I could see someone rocking these in kind of like an ironic way. I do think that maybe actually, no, I don't think that they're wool. I don't even know what they're made out of, and there's no way that this is like today's size 12. So I would also have to do measurements and all that kind of stuff. I just don't know if it's worth it. I mean, I'll go ahead and I'm going to put it in a separate pile right now because I know that I need to photograph these to show thredUP. By the way, in case you didn't watch, I will link a video right here where I did it was like 200 or 300 pounds of men's clothes from thredUP as a mystery box. I paid like $400 for them, and they sent me like, I think it was 10 to 15 pieces that were either women's clothes or children's clothes. So I did reach out to them, and it was one of the most frustrating experiences of my life in that I reached out to them. I told them what happened. I said, you guys sent me a good number of items that were not men's clothing, and I'd like to know, what you're going to do about that. Like, what is the procedure for fixing that mistake? And the person who I talked to, I had like an email chain with a customer service rep from way back when, from like a year and a half ago, dating back to like a kit that they had lost of mine. I had sent in a box of clothes and they had lost it. And so I had never deleted that email. And whenever I have issues with thredUP, I just reply to that email because otherwise it is almost near impossible to like talk to a human being from thredUP. So I was corresponding with this person. She said that she would get back to me after maybe a day or two once they kind of figured out what the issue was. And then like a month passed, a little more than a month. I had kind of forgotten about it, but then I circled back to it. I emailed and I was like, hey, you said you were going to figure this out for me. I never heard back from you. And she said, I'm so sorry. Let me figure it out. I'll get back to you in a day or two. And then all of a sudden I got a notice, like an email saying this form of conversation or whatever, however they phrased it, is not valid. Like, you're not allowed to speak to a member of thredUP in this way or something like that. And so they basically cut off our communication. So I tried going through like the chat box on thredUP and just kept getting rerouted back to like asking questions over and over again. Literally spent like 30 minutes just trying to get a hold of a human being. It didn't happen. So I sent them an email, didn't get a response, finally DM'd them, was so angry and I don't really get angry. Like, I'm a pretty calm person, but they really put me through a lot. So angry, DM'd them and was like, I need to speak to an actual human being and stop getting rerouted from like one question to another through this AI service. Like, this is not working. Someone responded to me and they were like, we're going to look into the issue. We're going to get back to you in a day or two. And I was like, you've said that many times and it has never happened. So please make sure that it happens. And finally, someone reached out and they're like, we're going to refund you $44 for the stuff that you got that wasn't as advertised. So we're going to see if we can get this resolved a little bit faster. Maybe I'll just go straight through DM because that was the only way that I was able to actually speak to a human being. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And hopefully that's the only piece that is not a men's piece. This is H&M. It is a size medium, and it is just a sweater with 2 stripes across the front. Maybe I can get $10 for this. It is clean and, not in bad shape, but, yeah, $10. Another pair of shorts. This is Brooks Brothers again. We do love Brooks Brothers. This is the lightweight Advantage Chino in a size 32. 100% cotton. Just really nice, preppy, khaki chino shorts. Probably list those for $25 and get close to that, if not that. This is Club Room, which is sold at Macy's. It is 100% cashmere, which is really nice. So I'm going to check it really quickly for holes and flaws. This is in a size medium. It's in a really nice color. This is actually perfect for the fall. It is extremely lightweight. It's not like super soft. Club Room is not a very expensive brand at all, but 100% cashmere. I think I could get away with pricing this at least $35. There are like just little things all over this. Like, I don't know if it's like wood shavings. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'll just have to take a lint brush to it. I'm not seeing any holes, so that's good. Yeah, I think probably $35 for that one. We're nearing the bottom, which makes me sad. These are rough. What are you? Okay, this is Eddie Bauer, which is fine. These are just really old. These are the wrinkle-resistant classic fit pants in a size 36. You can just see, like, these have seen better days. There's some wear on the hem. Not too bad. They're just generally pretty faded. Let's see how the back pockets are. Back pockets aren't horrible. A lot of times, like, when you check back here, you'll see, there's the beginnings of, there's a little bit of wear right there, just because a lot of times men will stuff their wallets in their back pockets or, like, their phones and stuff, and so you'll see even, like, the outlines sometimes of people's wallets. You can see right here, there's a pretty intense, like, crease mark with just, like, fading on it. See, it's that kind of, like, wow. That one is intense. And it's not even, like, is it down the center? It is kind of down the center, I guess. But that's like really intense. It's like someone took a piece of chalk and wrote down the back center of this pair of pants. I don't get it. And then let's see if it's on the other side too. It's pretty extreme on the other side as well. It's kind of like these have been folded for a very long time in someone's dresser drawer, and then they just took it out and it's just forever flawed now. I don't really know if I can sell these. Like, look at that. Yeah. Probably not. We'll just put it there for now. Another sweater. This one is very pilly. This one is Jeffrey Bean, size large. It is 100% cashmere again. Again, Jeffrey Bean, not the most amazing brand. You can see the pilling. It is a navy color, although it is coming across kind of black, I feel like, to you. Again, with just like, there's like a piece of tape here. Lots of pilling. But the pilling I can deal with. All I have to do is take a sweater shaver very gently to this, and it'll be good as new. However, there's also like a big stain right there. And cashmere is not something that you can just throw in the wash. And Jeffrey Bean is not necessarily something worth taking to the dry cleaner. And aside from even that big stain, there's a lot of work that this sweater would need with the sweater shaving and whatnot. There's more stains there on the sleeve. This just, it's not worth my time. Even if it were in pristine condition, we'd be looking at maybe $25, maybe $30. It's not worth the effort that it's going to take to get it into sellable condition. This is not my favorite box, if you couldn't tell. Stetson. I've never sold this brand before. Makes me think of cowboys and the Wild West. Hopefully that means it's amazing. It does have like pearl snap buttons, which is always good, especially when you're talking about Western wear. It's this great, like, it kind of gives me like holiday vibes. But yeah, just like a button-up shirt. It's got some more of the snap button detail on the sleeves. Size large, 100% cotton, made in the USA. It does have like a little bit of a contrast trim there. Let's see. Yeah, and then when you fold up the cuff here, it has a little bit of a little contrast trim. This always makes me think of Cam from Modern Family. He's always wearing like those Robert Graham shirts where it's like, you know, very different from the sleeve and the cuff. I don't know anything about Stetson. I've never sold it before. I hope it's worth a ton. I'll do some research and I'll let you know here. This also gives it that kind of Western vibe, is like the pockets, the shape of the flap. It's, you know, like this. So that'll be kind of fun. This is one of the reasons why I do like doing thredUP rescue boxes, is because you get to learn about new brands. A lot of times they send you a lot of duds, but also the new brands, you know, the learning. Speaking of duds, this is Stafford, which again, I feel like is just sold at like a Macy's type department store. These are just really like basic pieces. It's a classic fit, extra, extra large, long sleeve, just like a basic shirt. It has a little pocket on the front chest. It's in this kind of like light brown color. I could probably list it for like $5 to $10. Just super basic, nothing special. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth listing, but honestly, if it's not too difficult to list, I just go ahead and list everything. I don't care if I'm making like $5 on it. This looks like it's a t-shirt. Oh, okay. It is an adult large. The brand is Southern Athletic. It is new with tags, if that means anything. It says, "Get it on." No, thank you. No. It's just like a sleeveless top. Just a good, easy kind of workout top, I guess. Or I could see people wearing this and like play basketball. $5, $10. I think that's what we're looking at there with that one. This is a Yankees jersey. So it is genuine merchandise. And it's a size large. Made in Korea. Sometimes that means that it's vintage, but it says Yankees. Hold on. This is not a very flattering look on me. And I've never really seen Yankees with this font. And so, I don't know, there's a few things that are kind of screaming vintage to me, which would be kind of cool. There's a couple little pull type things here. It's got all its buttons. Nothing on the back. There's no like player name or anything like that. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know how much something like this could go for. Jersey type things, I'm always so like confused. Here's a logo. It's like some of them look like they're amazing and look like they're really high quality. and they go for like $25. And then some of them, you're like, oh, this is okay, but it goes for, you know, like $100. So I don't really actually know, but I'll find out and let you know. Oh, this is Eminem. This looks like it's straight out of, you know, like the 80s or something like that. That is a tag, size medium, in a really just interesting purple color. Just, you know, a button-up shirt. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this probably is not worth very much. It does not feel very good. It does not seem to be made of very high quality. But let's see if we can find a tag on this. It does not appear to be made very well. And I cannot find a care tag. So, yeah, I mean, we'll put it in the pile just for the sake of looking it up and doing the learning. But I don't know. This is my very last thing. It does not look promising. Nicole Miller. I didn't know Nicole Miller did men's stuff. It's not like that's exciting. Nicole Miller is not an exciting brand. They sell a lot of it at places like TJ Maxx. This is a size medium. It's a size 15 and a half neck. It is a very lightweight, almost sheer button-up shirt, which I hate. I hate button-up shirts with all of my heart. This is the print. Yeah. This was not an amazing box. There were some decent things. You know, I am excited about the Nike Air Force Ones, although they need a little bit of work. Am I going to put the work in to clean them? Probably not. I think I'll just probably sell them as is. There were some like Brooks Brothers pieces. Nothing super exciting. Usually in a men's thredUP rescue box, I get at least one super exciting thing. Nothing super exciting. Maybe once I do the research, I'll learn that something is super exciting. Maybe that Stetson shirt is worth a gazillion dollars. Maybe this Eminem, whatever this purple thing is, maybe this is some designer, like high-end luxury designer that I don't know anything about, and Dwayne Wade himself wore this. I don't know, but I'm gonna assume that I will make my money back, but I'm not gonna make like the hugest profit. I'll do okay. I mean, I if I had to guess, I'd say I'd probably make like $300-400 off this box. It's not gonna be fun listing a lot of it though, so you know, that's the gamble you take with thredUP. I am going to photograph that one pair of pants and send it in to them and see if they do anything, and see if they do anything in a more timely manner. But yeah, let me know how you have been doing with thredUP rescue boxes. Are you still getting them? And if so, are they sending you quality stuff, or are you basically done with thredUP? I'm like pretty ready with being done with thredUP. I'm not really enjoying how they run their business. I don't know. I feel like they are just not super ethical and continue to change the rules like all the time, like so much so that it's just hard to keep up. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about them. I know some people love it in terms of like selling on there still, and they're making a killing, and that's awesome. That part has slowed down for me as well, but who knows? I mean, I'm not done with them yet, but I'm getting there. So let me know your thoughts on thredUP in the comments below, and I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you enjoy this kind of content, like, you know, unboxings or thrift hauls, that sort of thing, definitely make sure that you hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed watching me just kind of grimace and cringe at the things I was pulling out of this box, hit that like button, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.